Hey guys, Cosmos here from Kabam, server for Europe. You see that on the top left hand side here with the logo and the server location. And this is going to be a cool soul engraving unlimited type of video explaining a little bit, giving like a bit of a beginner's guide to events and special events like the soul engraving event. So as many of you know, during the game you can get items like these soul crystals, and one good idea is, if you are a non-cacher, is if you collect them. And there's of course never a guarantee, so it could be that they change the game at any time. But what happens periodically is that there are events for soul crystals or mount training whips, and if you have a lot of them, you can get pretty big rewards. So if we look at the hot events now, there is the New Year card exchange event ongoing, which is a kind of the monthly event. And you see, you have to, if you collect one card, you get gold, and if you collect 10, you can get some soul crystals. And if you can collect 30, you can get mount training whips or fade stones. And then all of a sudden it jumps all the way to 220. Now, I did the calculation as I usually post on my blog. Basically, it was supposed to be, according to official events, we were supposed to get like 60 of these cards. So it was like almost practically impossible without huge spending of balance to get, for example, this mount, which is it's a mount, it's a golden impala, giving plus 30 stats to everything. And that's what we were going on. And then we had some surprise events. We had a gem event that wasn't announced, and now we have a soul engraving event. So this one here, engrave your soul 25 times to receive another card, one card, and 20,000 gold. It doesn't look like much, but actually it adds up crazy. Same for Kynite. It really will add up. And you see here it says during this event you've used 0 so far, because you can actually do it in bulk. So when you get such events and you can see the exchanges of what rewards are for what items, first of all, the first beginner tip is never start spending like earlier than the expiration date, let's say, unless there's a very good reason for it. So for example, if it says here countdown 6 days, and I have collected so far 34 New Year cards, and I can actually collect most of these rewards, the best idea is wait. Don't do it, because you never know how many you can collect, and then you have to figure out the best combination so that you get the most reward. So don't rush with events. Usually best is to collect it on the last day, when you know exactly how many you will manage or you have managed to collect. But in a special case like this, and this is also what I'm showing in the soul engraving special case, because here you can actually do it unlimited. See, it says has unlimited attempts. So 25 times you do it, you get the reward, and you can do it unlimited times. Now with such a thing, of course, hopefully I have enough soul crystals to gather something of the sort of 220 New Year cards, and then if I know I can get the mount, let's say, I will definitely consider taking the mount, and you can see that in this video. But I also always have a look is, of course, the highest reward is the most attractive looking one, but I always also wonder, is it maybe not better, because for 220 you can also get quite 2,200 additional soul crystals, or mount training whips or fade stones. So you always have to ask yourself, what's is it really better to get this reward, or maybe I should get more of these? And it could still be that it's better to take the best reward, but it's not always the case. So think about it, of which reward you're taking and why. So let's have a look at mine. So as I mentioned, I have 34. You can see that here, 34 New Year cards. Also in my bag, we have them over here, 34 New Year cards. and I have the whole bunch of soul crystals that I've gathered up. Let's just make sure that I didn't forget anything in the vault. No, there's no more soul crystals there. See, I'm gathering the mount training whips. So I'm gathering them for the next event. When we will have, for whenever we will have a mount training whip event, I'm gathering that. So that'll go over there. And I'm gathering the sepulcrums for when that will be really needed. These I just have. And the fate stones I'm gathering for the day when I level up to 55. For now I'm holding at 54. For the guys who are following this character, I'm already at level at bell rating 37,000, which is pretty good. And my beautiful hat is fully enchanted finally with plus 27. It's the only level 50 piece I have, and I've now gathered another 100 legendary stones and 70 crystals, so slowly but surely another piece is coming along, so I'll get stronger and stronger. But also you'll notice now when I engrave these soul crystals, you see here I have soul engraving level 4, and it's very low. It's because I was saving up all these crystals. So a lot of people fall into the trap of immediately using the crystals so that they can get stronger faster. But I took the harder road of staying a bit weaker and doing my best, trying to overcome the obstacles while being weaker, but saving all this up for an occasion like this one. And now hopefully it'll pay off. So when I click on the soul engraving, I have it only at level 4. It's giving me 8% bonus to my gems. And of course now when I will engrave these, my bell rating will also go up because I'll get more stats from the gems. So now here it counts them all up, it sums them all up, and it says that I got 5,342 soul crystals, which is really good for this character. I mean, this is remind you, this is a relatively new character that I built up really fast, and he's doing really good. So what I'm gonna do first of all is I'm gonna take 50, and the reason I'm taking 50 is because it's always good to test, because sometimes in the past it happened that you couldn't do them in bulk. So you'd have to do like 25, then get the reward, then you do 25, then get the reward. There were a couple of events in the past like that you had to do it every time you had to collect a reward. But this unlimited events, usually you can do the whole thing in bulk. So but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 15 here. I'm going to engrave that. That's actually going to make me make it level up, I think. Yep, goes to level 5, and you see immediately bell rating up by another 100 or so. So but what I want to do is I'll check. So now normally it was 25 per go. So normally I should be able to collect the reward twice. So let's try once, twice. Awesome. Now what is also what's something to be careful about is this 20,000 gold doesn't look like a lot, but I told you it really adds up. So you see also already in the chat that I got 2 times the reward. So now I have to make sure, also that's an advice to you as well, make sure you know immediately what to do with the gold once you get it. And I have a choice of course, what I was originally doing was contributing to the guild for increasing my guild skills, but actually over the midnight we got a new quest here, Astral Master. So, and if somebody obtains an orange astral, it gets an additional reward, but only 1 New Year card, so that's not entirely awesome now that I think of it. And the red astral of course is much better, but the chance of getting that one is really low. So what I can do is I can try to put all the money in astrals and try to see if I get orange on red. The chance of that is of course very low, but yeah, well, let's do it for fun. So let's start with, now that we know that bulk engraving works, I'm gonna put the whole 5,292 in it, and my level is now 5. Well, it was 4, so now it's 5 already after putting 50. So let's see where it gets us. Bam! So that went directly to level 17. That is awesome. So now you see immediately my gem effects plus 34, bell rating went up to 38,000 almost, which is awesome. Of course, all the soul crystals just disappeared, which is which is natural. I was expecting that, of course. So now let's go to the soul engraving over here, and now it says here during this event you've used 5,342 crystals. So let's go crazy, and let me just click it really fast. And you just have to like click like crazy because it's 20. Every click is 25 soul crystals. So now we got New Year, New Year card shower. But you also look at my gold; it's already red on the top left side. It's totally over the capacity. Kainet is also filling in, but Kainet has no limitations on capacity, so we don't see that at all. But that's also adding up. It's a lot. But you see the gold is already 3.5 million. And this is building up from 20,000 gold pieces. You see I'm continuously still clicking, it's coming, it just finished. So that was quite a lot, straight away to 4.4 million. Now I don't want somebody to steal that from me, so I'm also immediately gonna show you astral clicking, but astral clicking for people who are already VIP level 4. And the thing that opens up at VIP level 4 is the one-click capture, and of course that is super comfortable. So it's just one click. So what I do is I click the capture, it opens up the whole thing. It already automatically sells the gray ones. I synthesize them into one, and I just keep repeating it, and the gold should be coming down really fast. And here I have the choice, of course. I could have immediately put the gold into the guild skills and raised it, but because that new quest is on, I was hoping to get an orange, but I'm not even getting a purple one, so I guess it's like an unlucky time or something. No, it's not happening, so I'm gonna give up on that one. Let's see how much experience. Which one should I raise next? They're all 6,000s. Will destroyer sounds good. We'll go with that one. 4,700. Okay, let's get that out. Actually, let's get that up to level 4 then, since I went all that way. Hey, there's a purple. I don't need that one though. I was gonna put the rest of the money into the guild skills, but since it looks like I can level up Will Destroyer, almost maybe. Let's do that. That'll give me additional 5% damage during PvP. That's quite valuable. Let's see. I don't want to. I hate overflowing. So now it's 600. So another little bit is needed. It would be great to have at least one orange for YouTube. Come on. Okay, it's not being lucky. Okay, there we go. Up to level 4 will destroyer, so that gold got spent. So now it's up to 20% damage increase. Before it was 15, so that's good news. And yeah, I need of course the orange versions of these astrals. Was not lucky with that. And the 500,000 will go into the guild skills later on. First putting it here. Okay, so now that that's done and the bag is emptied up, you can sort it and have a look at 247 New Year cards, which means that we can get the mount straight away because it costs 220. I need it for the stats, for PvP, for better battleground performance. That's why I'm not considering the other ones. So I'm gonna collect that. Awesome. And I still actually, after collecting that, I still have 27 left. So it's not so bad. Which this 27 I can actually get. If I get another 3 more, which I probably will, at least tomorrow, then with 30 I can get 300 more soul crystals. and I can engrave them back into it and get more. So that's the cool thing about it. So now the mount is over here, golden Impala card, and in the stables, at least for now, it should be all the way in the back. There it is. Now it's grayed out, and if you click on it, it said, do you want to use the card to activate it? We confirm it. And although I like my lion, I'm gonna switch over to the golden Impala, which also looks pretty cool. I like it, so I'm gonna keep it for now, and maybe I'll switch back to lion later, but it's kind of cute, it's kind of nice, so I'm gonna keep it for now. So that's the mount, but also watch the bell rating, 38,600. So I did a huge increase of bell rating from 37,000 to 38,600. Oh, by the way, I'm on 195% Academy. So, and let's have a look at the Academy actually. You see, now I have more than 500,000 kyanite as well. So that also can be invested into the Academy skills. So actually the things I need are maxed out. The troops are there. The hit points can be increased. The hero health, let's get that up. That'll get the bell rating up more, although I hate to spend the kyanite all on that one, but okay, just for the bell rating's sake, there it is, 39,086. So doing really good, and I think this is an awesome bell rating for level 54, which I think is a 1 month old, and with only one piece of level 50 legend gear. And this one is 45, and this one is 40, and this one is 40, and this one is 40, and these are 50, but they are not legends. So character is doing really good, and that's how to take advantage of events and special events like the unlimited soul engraving. I'm really happy about this character, and I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please do click on like and subscribe below. Please also check out my Wartune blog. The link is in the description, or you can Google Cosmos Wartune blog. And if you want to come over to server 4, you just go to kabam.com, or just Google Kabam Wartune. That'll get you there. And while you're there, you can check out other games Kabam has. So that's it, you guys. Thanks for watching, and have a very nice day.